Babe.
Huh?
Impressions challenge.
Okay.
Harley Quinn.
Nothing comes between me and Mr. J.
Lilo and Stitch.
O'Hanlon's family.
Crocodile Hunter.
Boy, crikey.
Maid Marian.
Oh, Robin, I'm so happy.
Ariana Grande.
Hey.
Britney Spears.
I think I did it again.
Gollum.
Stupid hobbitses.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, boy.
Lois from Family Guy.
It seems today that all you see is violence in movies and sex on TV.
Oh, nailed it! My fiance mashed my Johnson. Oh! I think I had it coming. Mainly because I thought it'd be a good idea to send her this text message. The next day when I was downstairs icing my boys, she came down and said, I got a surprise for you. Go get ready. Not gonna lie, I was a little skeptical, but I decided to go upstairs and get changed. And we headed on out, where she treated me to a lovely sushi dinner. Slow down, guy. A little Christmas shopping. And for the final surprise, she said, we're going to see Spider-Man, yeah. And the movie was amazing and kind of worth the old love tap in the magic sack. I'd say she redeemed herself. And that's because... What does a train sound like? Choo-choo. Yeah, okay, that's accurate. What does a chicken sound like? Cockle-doodle-doo. You sure? Yep. Cockle-doodle? Yep. What do I sound like? An idiot. Hey! I think I'm about to end my engagement. What the fuck? Whoa, just hear me out. A few months ago, I was planning a secret wedding in Las Vegas, but the surprise was ruined. Mostly from people in her comment section. Not cool. You know who you are. What the hell? The original ring I bought her wasn't bad, but I was on a budget when I bought it. So the plan was to get a new ring and re-propose, which means I had to break our engagement. I set up some hidden cameras to catch her reaction, and it wasn't good.
Hey.
Have you seen my ring?
Yep, I took it.
Why?
I don't want to be engaged anymore.
Okay, no problem.
Wait, what?
Like and follow for part 2. Because... So our puppy is a monster.
Ah! Yeah, she is.
Right? She's officially destroyed our expensive lighting, lots of shoes, power cords. No. Of course, the garbage. Beat it. Human fingers. Ow, no. Yep. Penny's neck.
Yep.
And even her potty pads. Ugh. She used to be so adorable. And I don't know what's happened. Because now she's the devil. And this morning when I came downstairs, Penny was looking real freaked out. And it didn't take me long to figure out why. How are you doing that, you crazy demon? The only way I was gonna get answers was by setting up a camera and hoping that I caught something on tape. Like and follow for part 2. So a few weeks ago, somebody was stealing our food deliveries. Like this joker that we caught on camera right here. Yeah, I even put an AirTag in an Amazon box, only to find it torn open and ditched a couple blocks away. Well, guess what? It's happening again. And I've got a plan. Boom! I picked up a bunch of trash snacks. But seriously, who eats these? Carefully cut open the cakes, took my AirTag and gently stuffed it in the middle. Then put it back, sealed it up nice. Hey! Returned the trash snacks to the bag, and we were good to go. I took my bait and gently placed it right outside my front door, still in view of the camera. And about 20 minutes later, this happened. So a lot of people have been wondering why Penny's been missing from our recent videos. Well, let me show you. Our sweet baby's been recovering from a surgery she had about a week ago. Nothing too serious, just a tooth extraction that you can kind of see here. Good girl. PJ's been keeping her big sister company throughout the process. She's on a bunch of medication, but almost 100% healed. And we would love it if you guys sent your well wishes. Who knows, you might even see her this weekend. Thanks, guys. So I'm planning on kicking Kristen out of the house.
Not Mom.
Whoa, hear me out. Recently, we've been fighting a little bit more than usual. Yikes. So I went to her favorite hotel and got her a lovely new place to stay. But there's a catch. I grabbed 2 keys, took a solo tour of the room before she got there. Also, I could install this hidden camera. I had to pick a spot that was going to be discreet and make sure I had an angle that covers the whole room. But why, you ask? You'll find out. The last thing was to convince her to leave the house. And this is what happened. Hey, guess what?
Huh?
I'm kicking you out. Got your hotel room? Go pack a bag.
Why are you filming? You breaking up with me?
Yep. So I kicked Kristen out of the house and got her a hotel, but decided to put a hidden camera inside the room. Then gave her the key, told her to beat it, and she did. But before she left, I put an AirTag in her bag. Once she left the hotel, I sprinted down to the room and proceeded to tear that thing to shreds. Oh, time to go. She was shocked and beelined it to the phone.
It is trash.
Then hung up and quickly headed to the front desk. Now's my chance. I ran in there and made up the room to look exactly the way it did before. Then bailed to the lobby right before they came upstairs.
It was completely trashed. I don't even know who came in here or what happened.
Go here right now to see what happens.
Babe.
Huh?
If you can get this coin off of the counter, I'll give you $100.
Bet.
What's the matter? Where are you going? What are you doing? Why do you have a pizza cutter? What is that? No!
$100. Hey up.
Damn it.
Our puppy is a nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh!
She sucks.
Yeah, I can see how you feel that way. She is an absolute lunatic. In fact, so crazy that we've installed 3 layers of security to prevent her from going upstairs. And you're probably wondering, why isn't she allowed up there? Well, let me show you. Her behavior upstairs is about 10 times worse. And today when I came home, I found that all the security had been compromised. But how? Sure enough, I found the puppy upstairs rummaging through the closet. And upon further inspection, I noticed that she was scratching on the wall. But what could she possibly be after? The only way to get answers was to set up some cameras and come back tomorrow. Our puppy is a nightmare.
Take that.
Oh!
She crazy.
I know. Just look at those eyes. We've tried everything to prevent her from going upstairs. But she's still able to penetrate our security in an effort to get whatever's behind this wall. So I set up some cameras to get some answers. But this morning found one of the cameras knocked over, which almost looks like this little demon dog did intentionally. What? After taking out the surveillance, she was easily able to skirt right through the security. Because our fencing is garbage. Then she beelined it straight for the closet and started tearing it to shreds. At first glance, I could see something back there. And when I went to take a look, I could smell it. Our puppy is a nightmare.
Oh, yeah?
Oh!
You good?
Yeah, I think so. Lately, her mission has been getting upstairs to tear up this wall. I set up a couple cameras to catch her in the act. But she took out our first line of surveillance, beelined it upstairs, and tore into the wall even further. When I went to take a closer look, I smelled something horrible and realized that this wall was crudely placed next to our washer and dryer, covering up our water heater. But why? I don't know. There was only one way to find out. Ow! I went full Jake Paul and finally got a glimpse of inside, but grabbed some gloves before reaching my hand in there. And this is what happened. Okay, I got something. Oh, this is heavy. Go here to see the end. I think I've discovered why our house is haunted. I know a lot of you have been asking for updates on the ghost situation, and things have been relatively quiet minus a few small instances. But none of it matters, because what I learned blew my mind. I heard a rumor that this building here next to our apartments used to be a funeral home. I can't show the address out of respect for the businesses there, but I still need to go and do some research to verify this information. I started by searching Portland building records, but as I got closer to finding the information, it felt like something was trying to stop me.
Oh, I think I might be on...
I'm super close to finding out the reason why our house is haunted. I heard the building next to our apartment used to be a funeral home. I tried calling the building owner, but it went straight to voicemail. And both times I tried doing online research, it felt like something was actively trying to stop me. My last resort was borrowing my friend's massive ghost hunting kit and heading over there at night to try and get some answers myself. And this is what happened.
Okay, I'm gonna put this right here, and we're gonna see... Hey. What are you doing?
Want to see the end? Go here. My fiance left town for a week, and I'm gonna mess with her so flippin' hard. Boom! I blocked her account so she couldn't see this. Nobody's spoiling it. So one of her biggest fears is getting canceled, which gave me a straight diabolical prank idea. I was gonna sit down and make up a lovely story about us smuggling puppies. Okay, this is next level crazy. Let me just add a logo for authenticity, and of course gotta put in some pics to make it look legit. Oh my god. Now just write up a brief article, hit export, and this is what we got. Last thing to do is just send her the article. And within seconds, she called me.
What the hell is going on?
Don't worry, I'm gonna fix this. I'm getting on a plane, I'm heading to you tonight. I gotta go. This prank was a bad idea.
Trash boy.
You're an idiot.
Thanks, Pen. It started when I decided to take 2 nice gifts, a smelly bag of garbage, and wrap them up in 3 identical boxes. Then we brought them all over to my mom's house this morning, set it all up, and then each lady took turns picking out which present they wanted, which left me with this one. My mom went first and actually did pretty good.
Oh, you got the air fryer.
Then Kristen decided to go Hulk smash on her box, and let's just say she hit the jackpot.
No!
And now it was my turn.
Wonder what it could be.
It's obvious I was getting a bag of trash, and that's why. So I took back my fiance's engagement ring.
I'm telling.
Whoa now, pump the brakes. The first ring I got was schmang, and it was time for an upgrade. But in order to sell the surprise, I had to tell her that we were breaking up.
Have you seen my ring?
Yep, I took it.
Why?
I don't want to be engaged anymore.
Okay, no problem.
Wait, what?
Was it just me, or was she weirdly cool about that?
What?
The next day, I headed out to go ring shopping, and almost immediately, I found the perfect one. She loves blue. I got that thing gift wrapped and walked out of there an absolute champion. But what I came home to shocked me.
Hi?
Hi.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
So I took my fiance's engagement ring.
You idiot.
Yeah, and then I told her that I don't want to be engaged anymore. And she said, no problem. All this deception was so I could surprise her with a new ring. But when I got home, I found her packing a bag.
Are you leaving?
Yep.
Stay for New Year's Eve. That's all I ask, okay?
Whatever.
Whoa, that was close. But now I gotta figure out how to give this to her. When a package from TikTok arrives. Oh, I think I know what this is. And it's the perfect way to give her the ring. Gonna stuff this down into the center of the cake and let her cut into it.
I got a surprise for you. You have to close your eyes.
Open it. Yeah, cut into it. Okay, you ready? Go here right now to see the end. So our puppy is a monster.
Yeah, she is.
items.
She's destroyed all kinds of things around the house. No, not the power cord. Including my fingers. No.
Yep.
Poor Penny's neck.
Yep.
And even her potty pad. Which doesn't make sense. Because she's got so many toys. As well as these puzzle-style feeders. Which makes me think that she's possessed. I even set up a camera to catch her doing things that I may have missed. And the first thing I noticed is that she kept going underneath the couch. What is she doing under there? So when I went to check it out, I discovered that it was completely destroyed. And that all of the cushion was missing. The real question is, where did it go? Like and follow for part 3. So our puppy is a monster.
She bites.
Yeah, I know. Ow! She likes to bite everything except her bazillion toys. I think she wants to eat us. Oh god, please don't. I even set up a permanent camera to catch more of her shenanigans. And what I noticed is that she kept going underneath the couch. And upon further investigation, I discovered that the couch was destroyed. But when I took a closer look, I saw some items stashed in the back, including my favorite hat, which has been lost and notably absent from all my videos in the last 2 weeks. But the real question is, why and how is she stashing things in there? And the only way I was gonna find out was by placing a camera inside to catch her in the act. Like and follow for part 4. So our puppy is a monster.
She crazy.
Yeah, I know. I think she's out to get us. Oh god, look away. I set up a camera to see what else she was up to. And I noticed her crawling underneath the couch. And when I went to check why, I discovered that all the couch stuffing was gone. Where did it go? The only way I was gonna get answers was by placing another camera underneath the couch.
Booyah.
Then finding some sort of couch cushion substitute to trick her into taking. Ooh, this is similar. Kinda. Now all I had to do was insert my cushion decoy, set up the camera, and wait for the results. I'll be watching you. And a few hours later, this happened. Like and follow for part 5. Our puppy is a monster. Ah!
Look out.
Yeah, I know, because she's always watching. I set up a camera to watch her, and immediately caught her going underneath the couch. And when I went to take a look, I discovered that all the couch cushion was gone. And puppy looking sus. Where did it go? So I decided to put a camera in the remains of the couch, along with what I thought was a good couch cushion decoy. And almost immediately, she burrowed under there and got that thing no problem. Then decided to toss it around for a bit, and finally escorted it outside to its final resting place, which happened to be 2 stories down in our apartment complex alleyway. She truly is the devil. And that's why I am fed up with our house being haunted. And every time something happens, I just get angry. So now it's finally time to fight back. I went to the store and picked up the necessary supplies to build some makeshift crucifixes, with the plan to hang them all over the house. But after putting up the first one, things started happening.
All right, first one's there. Second one's gonna go right here. What was that? Something just completely like blew.
Like and follow for part 2. I'm sick of our house being haunted. And it's finally time to fight back. Step 1 was to cover my house with a few things poltergeist might not like. But after hanging up the first one, it started to move, followed by a gust of wind by my head. And then things got really physical. The next day, I fixed our new wall decoration and went about the process of hanging up several more. But I still felt like it wasn't enough. And as I was building, this happened.
Take your box cutter and just start slicing.
I'm tired of our house being haunted. And now it's time to fight back. I hung up crosses all around my house, but they kept turning upside down or coming off entirely. This clearly wasn't working. But then I remembered that stashed away upstairs was a bottle of holy water from when we had a priest bless our house. I took the water downstairs when I noticed that another cross had fallen from the wall. And when I went to pick it up, things got worse than ever before. Go here right now to see the end.
When something is supposed to be scary but turns out to be funny.
Babe. Impression challenge.
Okay.
Mickey Mouse.
Oh, boy.
Ruth Langmore.
If you're a killer, then I'm Snow White, and I don't see any seven dwarfs around here.
Yelena.
Adlechka, can we throw him out the window now?
Shaggy.
Like Zoik Scoop.
Bart Simpson.
Ay, caramba.
Perfect. So someone is stealing our food. And I'm not talking about food out of the fridge. I'm talking about the food deliveries that get dropped off at our front door have started to go missing. Now, stealing is never okay. So I was going to devise a plan to get back at these thieves. Step 1 was to order a batch of food. I chose Taco Bell? I don't know. Step 2 was to patiently wait for the food. And once the delivery was about 2 minutes away, I was ready to go. I set up a camera facing the front door, which immediately caught the delivery driver doing an amazing job. Well done, sir. But about 3 minutes later, this is what I saw. What the fuck? Like and follow for part 2. So someone is stealing our food? Not from the fridge. I'm talking about the food deliveries left at our front porch. I even caught one of the thieves on camera and made a valiant attempt to go after him. Hey! What the hell, man? The next day I had an idea. I took an empty Amazon box, wrote a lovely note, attached an air tag to the note, and I was ready to go. I placed my decoy package on the front porch, then set up a camera facing the front door. But as soon as I turned around, I noticed that the box was already gone, and there was no one in sight. I grabbed my phone to start tracking the package, and the initial signal was only 2 blocks away. Yes! Which means we're going after him. Go here to see if we caught him. Do you remember the game Ding Dong Ditch, where you ring a doorbell and run away? Well, I'm gonna do that to my mom. I got in the car and drove like an hour to get to her place, which is some serious commitment to pull off this prank. Once I arrived, the objective is pretty straightforward. Just sneak up to the front, ring the doorbell, and run my ass off. I tried to pick a spot with a little bit of cover so I could actually, like, film her reaction. And the first time she came out, she was just really confused, and it wasn't really eventful. So I decided for round 2, I needed to up the ante and just hide and jump out and scare the hell out of her.
Babe. Huh? Impressions challenge.
Okay.
Lois.
It seems today that all you see...
Yelena.
Okay, Kate Bishop.
Harley Quinn.
Nothing comes between me and Mr. J.
Louisa.
I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
Perfect.
So my fiance just left town and thinks I'm gonna do something crazy. But I'm not gonna do anything, right, Penny? What? Yeah. And speaking of crazy, our lunatic puppy PJ is a full-grown adult. So for weeks, I've been saving up boxes. I know it looks weird. Don't judge, because I have a plan. I'm gonna build a giant box fort for the dogs. Think opening scene, Ant-Man and the Wasp. In order to pull this off, I was gonna need more boxes. Like, a lot more. I carried those things home like the Hulk. Yeah. But as soon as I started construction, I got a call from Kristen, which was the perfect opportunity to mess with her head.
Hey, what you doing?
I'm moving out and taking the dogs with me.
What?
Like and follow for part 2.
Babe. Huh? Impression challenge. Encanto edition.
Okay.
Peppa.
There wasn't a cloud in the sky.
Felix.
No clouds allowed in the sky.
Mirabel.
Drawers, floors, doors. Let's go.
Dolores.
I associated him with the sound of falling sand.
Isabella.
He told me that the life of my dreams.
Abuela.
We swear to always help those around us.
Luisa.
I'm the strong one. I'm not nervous. I'm as tough as the crust of the earth is.
Perfect.
I'm building a giant box fort for the dogs. Right, Penny? Yep. Yeah. Mainly because our puppy PJ is crazier than ever. And she's not a puppy anymore. So we need to make this thing huge, which is going to require a ton of boxes. I grabbed a fat stack and carried those things home. Then drew up a blueprint and began the construction process. After a few minutes, I was starting to get the hang of it. Thumbs up. And within an hour, I was well on my way. And the dogs seemed to be real excited. This thing had to be precise. But thankfully, we had a mountain of material to work with. Once I found the piece I needed, I was ready to get back to work. But after installing it, I noticed that PJ was missing. Where did she go? Like and follow for part 3. Our puppy is still a monster. Ah! Puppy crazy. She's hardly a puppy. More like a crazy teen that still fights with Penny and steals her toys. Yep. There are definitely sweet moments, but then it's right back to Cray. She's even pulling some genius level escape moves, like turning this slinky into a spring for the gate. Truly mind-blowing. Oh, and remember the couch that she destroyed? Because I do. Since going underneath it is no longer an option, she's decided to destroy something more accessible. Ooh, Robbie's getting angry. But today there was a new development in her abilities. Getting on top of the counter. No. How is she doing that? So I set up a camera to see if I could catch her in the act. Like and follow for part 2. So our dogs destroyed our living room. Sorry. Are ya? Yep. Yep. So we just got back in town from our trip to Florida. And there was about a half an hour between when our dog sitter left and when we got home. And right away, things were off. You both look guilty. For starters, there was crap everywhere. And the garbage just being consumed. But by far the worst part was the couch, which I'm assuming PJ was responsible for. And when I called our dog sitter to show him the destruction, he couldn't believe it either. And of course I had cameras set up all around the house. Hey! And what we discovered was absolutely mind-blowing. So we're about to totally crash the Crosbys. You might recognize them. Yeah, they're great. Agreed. So why exactly are we doing this? Well, we met them on a trip we took to Disney last year. And believe it or not, they're even nicer in person. And told us to stop by anytime. So we're about to show up completely unannounced. They live about 3 hours away from us in Seattle. And it's time to put their kindness to the test. We decided to go by train because it sounded super fun. And after a few hours, we finally arrived. And they have no idea. Oh my God, I can't believe we're doing this. Oh, they're gonna be so pissed. Surprise! We're about to pull a giant prank on the Crosbys. That's a bad idea. Oh well, it'll be funny. We met them at Disney last summer, and they told us to stop by anytime. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. We traveled by train, and showed up at their front door, bags in hand, completely unannounced. Surprise!
Hey, guys, come on in.
So we're gonna be here for like a week.
Excuse me 1 second.
This was not looking good, and I thought we were gonna get kicked out. But then we were told to make ourselves at home. Right away, I noticed that they were filming a recreation of a scene from Encanto, and I was gonna do whatever it takes to get in this video. Go here to see if I made it. So we totally crashed the Crosbys.
Bad idea.
Oh well, it was super funny. We showed up to their house, bags in hand, completely unannounced. Surprise!
Hey, guys, come on in.
So we're gonna be here for like a week.
Excuse me 1 second.
After a lengthy discussion, they decided to let us stay. But I quickly realized that they were in the middle of rehearsing an iconic scene from Encanto. And I was gonna do whatever it takes to be part of the action. And it totally worked.
Babe.
Huh?
I'll give you $100 if you eat one of these pieces of gum.
I'm not doing it.
200.
Right now.
Now, do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
No. Don't do that. Bad idea.
So a few weeks ago, we caught some ass clowns stealing our food deliveries. And guess what? They've come back. But I've got a master plan. Boom! I bought a bunch of trash snacks. But for real, who eats these? Then cut open the cakes and inserted an air tag inside. Sealed those puppies up. Hey! Put them back in the bag and headed toward my front door. I gently placed the bait and now my trap was set. And 20 minutes later, the bag was gone. As soon as I noticed, I grabbed my phone to track the package. Which was only a couple blocks away. Time to go after it. They were moving fast, but I was right behind them. Until finally they stopped. And this is what I saw. What the fuck? So a few days ago, I caught another joker stealing our food delivery. But he didn't know that I rigged one of the trash snacks with an Apple AirTag. Hey! I was immediately able to get a lock on their location, and they were moving fast, which means it was time to go after them. I was closing in fast, until finally they stopped, and what I found was not what I expected. Nope. The next day, I felt kind of bad about the whole thing. When I had an idea, I ran to the store and got a huge bag of groceries that I was gonna give to the food thief. But before I left, I got a notification that the AirTag was right by my house. And this is what I saw.
Okay, it says it's right around the... There he is.
Go here to see what happens.
Babe. Impressions challenge.
Okay.
Watto from Star Wars.
Annie, little Annie.
Anna Faris.
Chris Pratt, is that you?
Vanellope.
Enjoying your little tantrum diaper, baby?
Elmo.
Elmo gonna sue.
Elastigirl.
Settle down. Are you kidding me? I'm at the top of my game.
So last week, I kicked Kristen out of the house and put her in a hotel with a hidden camera. As soon as she left the room, I ran in there and absolutely tore that place apart. She was shocked and quickly ran downstairs to tell the manager, which gave me enough time to completely reset the room. When they came back upstairs to survey the damage, she couldn't believe it. I felt kind of bad and decided to make it up to her. I told her to go get ready, because I've got a surprise. We arrived at the arena, and she asked if we were at a basketball game. Then she guessed a concert. I don't know. But once the show started, she knew we were seeing Dua Lipa. The show was amazing, and Dua looked incredible. We both did a little bit of dancing. Ooh. Watched Dua levitate for real, super close to our seats, and even got scared at the end. But all said and done, I think this totally makes up for my prank. So we've got a problem with poltergeist. And why do I think that? Because of stuff like this. I needed a new approach when something caught my eye. Our lights were purple, which gave me an idea. I ran to my computer and started researching UV lights, which work great for detecting ghosts. Once I received my UV flashlight, I had to wait for it to get dark. I started by searching the kitchen and immediately found some stains. But then I discovered footprints on the floor until my flashlight went dead. I set down the camera to go get new batteries. But as soon as I left, this happened.